junior high. In the movies depict it as this disgusting prison with mystery meat and served in the cafeteria, no doors in the bathroom stalls, and the worst of all, an unavoidable death. I think that Die for One Big Kid was a bit of a dramatization because I'm pretty sure that all of our bathrooms have doors. Junior high has been quite the experience, with lots of lemons thrown at every single one of us. Whether that's having to do an assignment the morning it's due because you forgot your bag in your locker, or if you're a daredevil completing it in that class, I may or may not be guilty of that. You will never know. Or this huge 20-pound, 8-foot-tall lemon that we call quarantine. It's affected us in very different ways, and we'll all take away something different when this is through. Whether that be good or bad, we'll all still have a piece of the memory. I guess you could say it's like junior high. Now you might think I'm crazy for comparing the two, but on a level, they have a lot in common. You've got the new and unknown, you don't know what to expect, and sometimes the days seem to last forever, and sometimes they go so quick it's a blur. Junior high has seemed to go by way too fast, but we've made so many memories that we're going to keep and cherish forever. Before I wrote this, I asked my peers what their favorite memory of junior high was. The responses varied, but they're all very recent, from 7th grade to now. Some were more specific, like wiping out in a puddle on the first day of practice, or when CJ and Dominic knocked over the rocks in the science room, but that might not have been as fun of a memory for Miss K. Others talked about their experience with sports and achievements, and all of our memories had something in common, that we shared them with each other. Most of us have been together since preschool. Some joined our class in 2nd grade and 5th grade, some even just this year. But it feels as if we've known each other since forever. I guess that's the benefit of such a small, tight-knit school. We have more opportunities to make friendships and then become closer with one another. We are an influence to the younger classes and sometimes the older ones. I remember the word that our class grew up with, and that was example. Throughout junior high, we were told that we needed to be a good example for the classes below us. And I think we were. I mean, we've had our ups and downs, and Miss Duffy was sure to whip us back into shape, and the junior high teachers would tell us what they've heard about our class when we were in elementary school, saying things like we were well-behaved, kind, and mature. I'd like to think that we continue to be just that throughout junior high. I hope that we all continue to be the class that I know we can be. We are kind and smart and don't care about little cliques, because most of the time, people aren't afraid in our class to go up and talk to the people that they don't get along with. But confidence grows with you. And so that's the kind of thing that comes out of junior high, being able to get out of your own shell and make memories of new people. We've been watching each other grow up and change into different people. We've watched teachers leave and new ones come. We've seen our classmates get into trouble, but then we've had times when we were nothing but proud of them. I've seen us all grow up into our own people. In elementary school, we all wanted to be like each other. We wanted to be the same as our friends, and we were scared to be anything different. In junior high, we all started to branch off and who we really wanted to be. We weren't afraid to wear what we wanted to wear, and we weren't afraid to stand out. But confidence grows with you, like I said. So in high school, I can't wait to see how we all grow up to be once we've truly matured and found ourselves. So, here we are. We've come from this terrified little 6th grader to now, this mature and ready for anything 8th grader. We've waited 3 years to go to high school and unlock whatever is in store for us there. I hope that none of us forget what junior high meant to us. The memories show how much we care for each other, even though we might not all want to admit it. But we're a huge family. We stick up for one another, and we're there for each other through times of happiness and times of sadness. Whatever you take away from junior high, I hope it's the good memories. We all have different memories of these 3 years, but we all got to make those memories together. Winnie the Pooh said, "We didn't even realize we were making memories. We just knew that we were having fun." We'll all remember our junior high and take these experiences we had going forward as a class of 2024 makes their mark on the adventures that lie ahead of us.
Well, class of 2024, your 8th grade year certainly did not end the way we anticipated. By this time, I think everyone is pretty tired of talking about COVID-19 and really just wishing things were back to normal. Hopefully it won't be long before life is back to normal and you'll be able to begin your high school careers. So as we look toward high school, I thought you might benefit from a little advice from your teachers. Mrs. Duffy says, "How you treat people matters. No one rises to low expectations. Strive for the best in yourself." Mrs. K added, "When you need to make a decision, gather all the facts first. Take responsibility for your own actions. Be present and live in the moment. Before you know it, high school is over and you can't go back. So don't sweat what other people think. Be yourself. Live during your high school years so you have no regrets," says Mrs. Gillick. Mrs. Long says, "Don't lose your enthusiasm for learning." Mrs. Owens adds, "Folks are usually about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Enjoy all the new experiences in high school." Only 2% of the population can multitask. Work when it's time to work, play when it is time to play. Dedicate yourself fully into what you're doing in the moment, says Mr. Gogol. Learn to trust yourself, Mrs. King adds. And finally, Mr. Steidinger says, "Don't be afraid to try as many extracurriculars as possible." So someday, when you're old and telling this unbelievable story about a pandemic and toilet paper shortage during your 8th grade year, remember all the people, from your families and teachers to your community members, who loved and support you through your school career. Now, class of 2024, by the powers vested in me, I affirm that these students have met the requirements for promotion into high school set forth by the Lexington Community Unit School District Number 7 and the state of Illinois. Gavin Michael Abels. Gavin is also the recipient of the Most Improved Award in Math. Caden Warren Edwin Baker. Caden received the overall Best Effort Award in Social Studies and the Art Departmental Award. Reagan Nicole Barrett. Fox Mason Beasley. Jocelyn Marie Bethel. Kyle Andrew Bradford. Kyle is the recipient of this year's departmental's Top Science Award and Band Awards. Kyle was also nominated for the Illinois Principals Association Regional Award. Emily Marie Bratcher. Emily received the departmental Top All-Around Writing Award and the Choir Award. Emily was also nominated for the Illinois Principals Association Regional Award. Noah Avery Chapman. Callie Jean Cheever. Mary Kathleen Dahl. Aubrey Grace Elgin. Caleb Matthew Elliott. Caleb is also the recipient of the Best Effort in Math Award. Caleb Jordan Fleming. Caleb received the Communications Award. Caroline Michelle Garcia. Berlin Sky Gresham. Johnny Michael Grunlow. Camden Dale Hardman. Lucy Marie Hudson. Hunter Douglas Jones. Caleb Michael Krug. Gabriella Susan Pearl Lanehart. Gabriella is the recipient of this year's Science Award for Best Effort. Erin Catherine Lowry. Dominic Isaac Martin. Maritza Grace Mendoza. Nico Abram Newby. Michael James Olson. Michael received the Departmental Best Effort Award in Writing. Claire Ethelreda Peacock. Claire received the Top All-Around Student Award for the Social Studies as well as American Legion Award. Chase Spencer Price. Chase is the recipient for the Most Improved Award in Science. Brooke Marie Resizan. Hayden James Sennett. Hayden received the Departmental Award for Top Reading Student. Jimmy Cole Smith. Jimmy received the award for Most Improved in Social Studies. Travis J. Stanfield. Travis is also the recipient of the Departmental Math Award and the American Legion Award. Ethan David Storm. Callahan Mitchell Thomas. Kobe William White. Kobe received the Most Improved Award in Writing. Riley Deanne Wooldridge. Samantha Renee Yates. Samantha received the award for Most Improved in Reading. Michaela Louise Ziegler. Michaela received the Departmental Award for Best Effort in Reading.
My fellow classmates, a wise cat once said, "You're off to great places, today's your day, your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." As we close our lockers one last time, virtually of course, it's hard not to remember the 3 years that got us to this point and to think of the future ahead of us. On that first day of 6th grade, with our perfectly decorated lockers and brand new school supplies, we were just little kids, nervous but excited for what junior high would bring us. We didn't know if we were going to remember our locker combinations or how to get to our next class, but we did know we could choose a la carte for lunch. We knew junior high was going to be hard. Will any of us ever forget that first social studies outline? I'm looking at you, Miss Duffy. But as the days went on, we got into a routine, and life in junior high wasn't so bad anymore. Junior high brought the opportunities to join Learn Club, math team, speech team, band, choir, and school organized sports. We attended Learn Club dances and band and chorus concerts. We made TikToks almost everywhere we went. We know we all did it at some point. And we watched our boys basketball team go to state and our girls softball team win the regional championship. We danced to Waka Waka and had bonfires almost every weekend. We jammed out with Miss K every day. Miss Jillick introduced us to the Outsiders and the Givers. Ladies, we all know we had a crush on at least one of the characters. Mr. Gogol, your class was never easy, but you did offer to shave your head for us, so that was a first. Mr. Weir, I can't imagine what you thought having us for your first class was. It was probably pretty hard, but you did a pretty good job, so props to you for that. Miss Pasha, you let us play games a lot, and who doesn't love games? To all the other countless coaches, teachers, and staff, we wouldn't be where we are without you. No matter what was going on at the time, everyone was always there to support each other and cheer each other on. And that was the best part about small schools like Lexington. Whether you started at Lexington as a preschooler or joined somewhere along the way, you would know that this class has the corniest jokes, the most competitive attitudes, and the quirkiest personalities. Most of all, though, we have each other. No one ever went through anything alone. We stood by each other, and it may have driven the teachers crazy, but no one ever got in trouble by themselves. And I hope you will all always be proud to call yourselves Lexington Minutemen. By the time we made it to 8th grade, we felt like big fish in a small pond. We've been here a while and we knew what we're doing. Our perfectly organized lockers are a lot more disorganized now. I apologize to whoever had to clean mine out. But the time has come to leave junior high behind, and no one could have ever thought we would leave it like this. They say that in the next 4 years are supposed to be the most memorable yet, so let's have the best time of our lives in high school.
Class of 2024, you are officially high school freshmen.